It was great to carry a little momentum from our previous games. We'd won 5 out of 6, and then get this one today, 6 out of 7, heading into Nevada. You know, I thought the building was electric. It just gets better and better every game. We have the best crowd on the West Coast, and when they're out here supporting us, it makes it really hard on the other team. The 2 senior guards that were up here are obviously instrumental to our play. You know, Devin got in foul trouble at the end of the first half. He's rarely in foul trouble, but he came in the second half. We didn't have a 3 in the first half, and Devin came back in the second half and hit 3 really big threes for us. Boise's a very good team. They're very well coached, but they've had a little, they're snake bit a little bit. They've lost some close games that they're capable of winning, and so I'm sure Leon will continue to keep working with his group, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him somewhere along the line in the conference tournament. They're very good coached, very well coached, and very talented. The second half of the game was important. We got off to a great start offensively the second half. And as much as a coach, you don't want the defense to be dictated by the offense. Ours somewhat was. We started scoring, and then our defense picked up. Rebounding was critical. I think we out-rebounded them, what was it, 43-25. And I think that's a huge turnaround from the first game. So we rebounded like crazy. I think we had 17 offensive rebounds. A concern moving forward, obviously, we're turning the ball over too much. We had 16 tonight. I think we had 15 or 16 at Colorado State. We had 15 or 16 at New Mexico. Only had 9 against Utah State, but we have to take better care of the ball. We get in these close games. We can't have that kind of turnovers and hope to keep being rewarded with victories. But with all that being said, I'm proud of the team, proud of the steps we're making moving forward, and excited for Wednesday against a very, very good Nevada team. I think it's maturity. You know, the sophomores are getting better. The freshmen were kind of not ready for that moment at Boise, and they've stepped up. I mean, they've become good players, and sometimes their contribution to the game is not measured in points. You know, Agwuk is guarding like crazy. Seiko's guarding like crazy. Now, they'll score baskets, but sometimes their contribution's not measured by a stat sheet. And so they're both playing extremely well. Nathan, again, missed 2 days of practice with his back. We keep giving him treatment, and then he steps out and he plays in the game. And I think he had 10 points and 7 rebounds, and his presence was really important. And we're getting contributions for everybody that's playing. We're switching up offensively. We're driving the ball more. We're spacing the floor more. So we're running set plays and into more of a free-flowing, spaced offense, and we're hard to guard. I think you saw Jeremy Hemsley's really tough when he gets downhill, when we give him space to do it, and he made some really important drives late in the second half. And then to start the second half, I didn't think we were getting the ball inside enough, and we went inside the first 3, 4, 5 possessions of the second half, either to Jalen or Nathan, and try to establish a little bit more of an inside presence to start the second half.
What was the key to limiting Austin after he went off for 30 last game and kind of limited him this time?
He's a very good player. And every time we ducked under a ball screen, he made us pay. He stopped behind and shot it in. I just think maybe Nathan's presence at the rim made it a little harder for him to finish at the basket. You know, Jalen did a good job. He took the challenge a little bit more personal. You know, when your guy scores that many, and he did it mostly on Jalen and Agwuk, that they probably answered the challenge a little bit more. And with that being said, he's still a wonderful player. You know, he definitely had a nice game. I think, what do you have? He let him in score? No, what do you have? 12 points. So he still scored the ball at his average, so he's a good player.
You mentioned the rebounds a little bit earlier. Is that something you've been preaching, or is that just kind of in the DNA of the team?
We were really bad rebounding the ball earlier in the year, and so we spent a lot of time working on it. And now it's to the point we're really not working on it right now. It's just become habit. And so every time a shot goes up, I feel as if they're turning and locating a body and boxing out. So we're working less on it because they're doing it on their own. They've made the transition to practice to a game. And so we don't give teams second shots. It helps our chances to win the game.
Was that just hard work in practice and drilling, or is it something else happened that transformed?
I think it's just a lot of drilling, you know, just a lot of hard work. And just because you work at something every day doesn't mean it's going to happen. Sometimes it takes a lot of time, and eventually the light bulb goes off. And I just feel as if I watch practice tape or game tape, when a shot goes up, everybody turns and looks to see who's coming. So they've made that step forward. And so if we continue to rebound like that, then we're very good defensively. I think earlier in the year, we were good defensively, but we gave up second chance opportunities, and they have to guard another 30 seconds. Now we're only guarding for the first 30 because we're not giving a lot of second chance opportunities.
How much does it help that, you know, the minutes for both Nathan and AG have been going up at the same time you're rebounding better? Because they're probably two of you that are rebounding.
Yeah, without question. Playing Nathan more minutes, get him in the starting lineup, help with the rebounding. Playing AG more, he's a very good rebounder. And then Nolan does a good job. Nolan comes in, and Nolan's so fundamentally sound. He's always in the right place at the right time. So what he may lack in being able to just jump up and get it, he's usually pretty good at boxing out and finding a way to get a hand on it.
Did you see what happened with Jalen and Williams at the end?
No, it was kind of, I mean, Williams' back was to me, so I didn't see what happened. I know the ref stepped in at the end, but
Pushed the ball into his face as time was running.
yeah, I didn't see it. I'll have to look and see on tape if I see what it was. So, you know, two teams competing hard, so hopefully nothing lingering with that. You know, I know both programs respect each other.
To win like this, do for Nevada, like what's the confidence like with the team coming off a win?
I don't have to worry about getting my team to play ready to play Nevada from an emotional standpoint. I could give them 2 days off and they'd be emotionally ready. They'll be charged up to play a ranked team in our building. And but over the next 24 hours, the coach has got to sit down and come up with a game plan that will help them win. They'll be ready to play. The building, I'm hoping the building is going to be packed full. It should be. We've won 11 straight home conference games, and we're playing pretty good basketball right now. And we will face the ultimate challenge with a ranked Nevada team that's 23-1 right now. So that will be a great challenge and one we're excited to take. We're ready for the step. I think if we'd have played Nevada the first week of the season like Boise, we might have got beat by 20 or 30. I don't know if we'll win, but I think we're more prepared to play them now than we were earlier in the year. And so it's almost good that we're seeing them late twice than early.